Hey YouTube, it's Chris here from Challenger Chris. Welcome back to the channel. I'm here with a new Pokemon challenge. Today we're going to see if I can beat a solo challenge in Pokemon Fire Red with just a Drowzee. Now, Drowzee is an awesome Pokemon and the definition of a tank, with high special defense and health stats, lackluster attack stats, and special attack. So basically, it's a tank. It sponges up the hits and the opposite of the run we just did with Mankey. As for the rules of the run, it's simple. Only Drowzee in battle. No items in battle except held items. If you enjoy the content, leave a like on the video and subscribe for more. Also, we have a question of the day. The question of the day is, what's your favorite Psychic type Pokemon? So with that, I start off the game by naming myself Chris. I'm trying to go to the next city, but I'm stopped by Professor Oak, who brings me to his lab, where he gives me a choice of a starter. Now, I pick the Hypnosis Pokemon, Drowzee, and I name him Dr. Strange, after my favorite mythical magic user. I squeak out a win versus my rival, Squirtle. I check Drowzee's nature, and he's an adamant nature, which is the worst because it's an up in attack and a drop in special attack, which is my best attack is going to be a Psychic by the end of the game. I decide to do some EV training and speed to raise up Drowzee's worst stat. I do this until I reach level 13, and then I head over to Pewter City to take on Brock and his rock types. The Pewter City Gym. I start off the battle by trying to put Geodude to sleep with Hypnosis. Unfortunately, I proceed to miss twice, but as they say, third time's a charm. And I put the Geodude to sleep. I lay into it with 3 confusions and move on to Onix. Luckily, Onix is much more manageable and get put to sleep on the first Hypnosis, but not before landing a bind on Drowzee. For residual damage, he does go down in 4 confusions, waking up, and from there we move on to Cerulean City. I take a quick stop in Mount Moon to grab the Dome Fossil, as I'm an avid supporter of the Dark Lord Kabutops. After that, we head into Cerulean City to take on our rival. Cerulean City Rival Fight. This fight starts off easier than expected, with Drowzee landing a Hypnosis on the first turn. I take Pidgeotto into the red with a confusion before it wakes up, but since it got confused off confusion, it does hit itself to confusion, going down. Rattata goes down in 1 confusion, and I try to put his Squirtle to sleep, but I realize this is a waste of time, as he wakes up on the first turn. But I outdamage him with confusion, and his Abra is a pushover, making it an easy win. Cerulean City Gym. The Cerulean City Gym fight starts off very interesting. It starts off with a war of Drowzee trying to put Staryu to sleep so I can raise Drowzee's attack with Meditate. And Staryu wakes up and going for Harden to raise his defense. After several turns of this back and forth, Drowzee gets up to +5 and Staryu lets off a light water pulse that thankfully doesn't confuse Drowzee. I take out Staryu in 1 shot and Starmie also in 1 shot after taking another water pulse, once again not confusing. The Ssn Rival Fight. This fight starts off really well, with Drowzee putting Pidgeotto right to sleep. Afterwards, I set up 2 Meditates and put the Pidgeotto, War Turtle, and Raticate down with Secret Power. Last, the rival sends out his Kadabra, who disables Secret Power and lowers Drowzee's accuracy with Kinesis. I eventually break through and take down his Kadabra too. Vermilion City Gym. This fight starts off with Drowzee putting Voltorb to sleep. and building up 3 meditate, so Voltorb gets off a sonic boom for 20 damage, then goes down to a secret power. Pikachu also goes down, but Raichu holds on with 1 HP and paralyzes Drowzee, and heals up to full. Drowzee eventually breaks through and takes him down. Afterwards, I head over to Cerulean City Gym. As suspected, this gym is really easy, with most of the grass types being part poison. Victory Bell goes down in 1 psychic, and so does Tangela. Vileplume holds on and paralyzes Drowzee, but he doesn't let it affect him as he takes down the Vileplume in 2 more shots. Afterwards, I head to a local casino and run into some interesting characters. Giovanni Fight. Going into this fight, I realized I didn't heal, and I only have 2 psychics left. I missed the kill on Onyx, so I finish him off for return. Kangaskhan does take 2 returns before it goes down, and Rhyhorn goes down in 1. With that, we're off to the Pokemon graveyard to get a flute, I guess? Untitled Rival Fight. This rival fight starts off just as planned, with me missing a hypnosis on Pidgeotto. Pidgeotto lands a gust. Drowzee finally gets him to sleep and sets up 3 meditates, and return 1-shots Pidgeotto. Wartortle takes a psychic and return. Growlithe goes down in 1 through Intimidate. Execute goes down in 1, and since Kadabra has no defense, he also goes down in 1. Pewter City Gym. With this being a poison gym and Drowzee being a psychic Pokemon, this is an easy battle. Psychic 1-shots his Coffin, 2 shots Muck, even through Minimize, 1 shots the second Coffin, and 2 shots Wheezing after a full restore. After that, I pick up 2 HMs and I head over to Saffron City. In Saffron City, I have to take on a rival. This rival fight starts off awesome with Drowzee putting Pidgeot to sleep and setting up Meditate. Right before I take him out, he whirlwinds Drowzee out, and my cut Pokemon Paris comes out, so that's a reason. I try again and it goes much better as I put Pidgeot to sleep and set up 3 Meditates, and return 1-shots to Pidgeot, put the Blastoise to sleep, and 2 shots him with return. 1 shot to Growlithe, Execute, and the Alakazam. Afterwards, I head upstairs to take on his boss. Saffron City Giovanni Fight. Giovanni starts off the fight with Nidorino. I put it to sleep and I set up 3 Meditates. Psychic 1-shots his Nidorino, Psychic 2-shots his Nidoqueen, return 1-shots to Kangaskhan, and surprisingly his Rhyhorn takes 2 Psychics, but it does go down. And afterwards, I decide to check out the gym. Saffron City Gym. This fight starts off a little rough, with Drowzee missing 3 Hypnosis and taking a Calm Mind boosted Future Sight that did about a quarter of my health. I set up a few Meditates and return 1-shots to Kadabra, Psychic 1-shots to Venomoth, return 1-shots to Mr. Mime and the Alakazam. Now that the game is opening up, let's do a quick boss rush. First is Blaine down in Cinnabar Island Gym. This fight starts off with Drowzee setting up 3 Calm Minds, taking a light Fire Blast and a heavy takedown, leaving Drowzee in the yellow. Psychic takes out the Growlithe, and Arcanine comes out and tanks a Psychic in the red. He misses his takedown as heal lock, so he finally goes down to Psychic. Psychic also takes down Ponyta and Rapidash in 1 shot. With that done, I'm off to the final gym. Cerulean City Gym. This battle starts off really easy with Drowzee putting Rhyhorn to sleep and setting up 3 Calm Minds. Afterwards, Psychic takes out his Rhyhorn in 1 shot, the trio 1-shot after a light Earthquake. Psychic one-shots the Niddle King and Queen and his final Rhyhorn. The final rival fight. On my way to the league, I'm rudely interrupted by the rival, who has been quite aggravating, and it's an easy fight. I put his Pidgeot to sleep. I set up 3 Combines, taking a light wing attack. I one-shot the Pidgeot, 2-shot the Blastoise while taking a super effective bite, 1-shot the Rhyhorn and Growlithe. I make a mistake and try return on Execute, who paralyzes Drowzee. I next take him out with Psychic. He finally sends in his last Pokemon, Alakazam, who goes down in 2 returns after many turns of being fully paralyzed. Pokemon League Challenge. We start off the challenge with Lorelei. As usual of Drowzee, we put Dewgong to sleep while Drowzee sets up 3 Combines. Dewgong wakes up and Drowzee puts him back to sleep and sets up 3 more Combines. Afterward, Dewgong goes down to a Psychic. Lapras goes down to 2 after a Citrus Berry. Cloyster has no special defense, so it goes down to 1. Slowbro goes down to 2, and Jinx also in 2. With that, we heal up and head on to the next room. Elite 4 member Bruno. With Bruno's team not having any special defense, I only need to set up 2 Combines. With that, Drowzee can one-shot his Onix, his Hitmonchan, his Hitmonlee, his second Onix, and his Machamp, all with 1 Psychic. After that, we heal up and head on to the 3rd room. Elite 4 member Agatha. Most of my Elite 4 resets happen here, all because of her first Gengar, who likes to set up Double Team and Toxic. But this time, once I get it to sleep, I only set up 1 Calm Mind. And with that, I one-shot her Gengar, her Golbat, her Arbok, her Hunter, and her final Gengar with Psychic. With that mountain on the way, I head into the last Elite 4 members, Lance. Elite 4 member Lance. Although Agatha was a mountain, Lance is more like a speed bump. Drowzee puts his Gyarados to sleep and begins to set up 6 Calm Minds, in the process taking a Dragon Rage and healing up with leftovers. Psychic one-shots the Gyarados and the Aerodactyl. Dragonite's a 2-shot, so I put it to sleep first. From there, both the Dragonairs go down in 1 shot. With the Elite 4 behind me, we head into the Champions Room for the final battle. Champion time. Now, with this fight, I approach it the same way I approached every other rival battle, by putting Pidgeot to sleep. I set up 4 Calm Minds and hit Pidgeot with the Psychic. It holds on at 1 HP. I know he's going to heal, so I set up 2 more Calm Minds. With that, Pidgeot goes down in 1 Psychic. Next, Arcanine goes down in 1 Psychic after an extreme speed. I put Blastoise to sleep, but that was a waste as he goes down in 1 Psychic. I put Alakazam to sleep and I hit him with 3 returns to take him out. Rhydon goes down in 1. Last but not least is Executor. I put him to sleep and I take him down in 2 Psychics. And with that, we become the champion with just a Drowzee. Now, I thank you for watching. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more. Until next time.